Greetings, Pete. You guys seem like nice people. We aren't? Okay, well, there was the whole... Thank you, that's been it. That's been my time. I based it all off that, sir. I can't do it now. Can't do it. I have a lot of nice people in my life, and they're good friends. Nice people are good friends. They're bad house guests. They are bad because they ask permission to do everything in your house. They ask permission to exercise their basic human rights. Like, you ever have a guest who comes over and is like, can I use the bathroom? It's like, yeah, and I prefer you didn't CC me on that, Greg. You can just go. You can just go. It's bad. I mean, I feel for the guests sometimes. Like, I don't know if anyone's going to answer this, but has anyone here ever had to ask somebody for the plunger? That's a bad look. Right? People know what you've done immediately. Right? They know a lot of things have gone wrong in a row. You know? It's not going to be gross, guys. It's not a question at that point. Where's the plunger? Not a question. It is definitively a confession. You might as well be like, hey, Dan, I did a bad thing, and it's still there. Just going to do 10 Hail Marys. Get out of your hair, okay? Thank you so much. I drove here. I like driving. Did you guys hear the first self-driving taxis went live in DC like this week? Isn't that scary? I don't care for that. I don't like that. Some people are excited about self-driving cars. Be able to moon people while you commute, and that's fun. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. I'm actually worried. Like, some people are worried they're going to be too aggressive and they're going to hurt people. I'm worried they're not going to be as aggressive as New England drivers need them to be. This self-driving car is not going to drive like myself. Do you know what I mean? I want a car that will pass a blinking school bus on the right. Make a decision, kids. Okay? You want to learn or you want to die? Get on. Let's go. I want a car that will clip a biker every year just to send a message. So they know. Yeah. He said, yeah, it's like, Harry? I don't know, you look like a Harry. I hate bikes too, and I am a biker. We're the worst. We suck so bad. Thank you. I agree. No, he's fine. We're real, but we want all the respect of a vehicle with none of the rules. We're like running through stoplights, and if you come too close, we're like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's not fair what we're doing to you guys. It's really not. You're welcome. Finally. This is the closure you've needed from a biker. You're like, I just want one of them to admit what they're doing, and then I can sleep at night without a shotgun under my pillow.
He's not paying me.
He's paying me. Yeah, that's good stuff. I don't know, man. Like, I just want a car that has the same morals as I do, and I think that self-driving cars, like, I don't want this little bitch mobile obeying traffic signals after midnight. What is that? Like, could you imagine if you swiped a car? You didn't do that much. It's fine. You just, you lick it, you buff it out, you move on, right? That's what I do. Could you imagine a car that stopped on your behalf? It was like, I gotta get out of here. Your car's like, I really think you should leave a note. I mean, that's what people do in this neighborhood. You gotta be a good boy. It's 1984 out here, I don't like any kind of technology. Maybe I'm a Luddite, I don't know. But, like, I don't even like navigation apps. They're really tough for me to use. Like, what do you guys like? You like Google Maps? You like Waze? Maps? Waze? Of course you're a Waze guy. You're like, I'm brave enough to use Waze. Fucking, I'll drive through a cemetery. I don't give a shit. I'll hop into a funeral procession just for the drafting. I don't care. I knew him. He was great. Just let's go. Been a police escort. Yeah. Waze is good. Waze is nice. Waze, though, Waze, you have to lie to get it to work. Right? I've been driving using Waze, and like you're going to a destination, you try to type in a new destination, Waze will be like, whoa, 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 no texting and driving. Okay? Unless you wouldn't happen to be a passenger. I'm like, you take me to Cracker Barrel, I'll be whatever you want me to be, Waze. Let's go. Give me the biscuits. You know. Wait, Google Maps is good, but it's still Google is like one of the biggest technology companies, billions, maybe trillions of dollars in valuation. Google Maps, despite that, will still give you cardinal directions when you type it in. Listen, next time you ask for a direction, you'll be like, okay, Google, take me to Wendy's. And Google's like, head west. You got that? West. I'm like, I definitely said Wendy's. Right? I need a little bit more. Okay, I'm not Christopher Columbus out here, Google. That was enough for him. You know, they're like, west. He's like, no one's been there? I'll do it. I'm on it. I'll kill whatever I find, but I'm going west. I need a road, Google. I need a highway. You gave me a fourth of the goddamn earth. Okay? That's a little vague. Right? It doesn't even tell you how far to go. And by the way, do you know what happens when you go too far west? Guys, you end up east. Okay, some of you got it. Most of you guys were like, I'm pretty sure you'd fall off. I thought. That's what it said in my textbook. Said it on a piece of paper, man. What are you talking about? Waze has done this infuriating thing. I guess I opted into it, where you can download Santa as a voice to like guide you, and it's fun. It's like fun for a little bit, but he'll be like, turn left, and that's like cute, right? Except you know, after you've turned left like 5 times, you're like, I'm gonna kill this man and all of his elves. I want him dead on the ground. I don't care. Christmas is canceled. I don't care. I had a weird Christmas when I was 11. I got a, clap if it's ever happened to you. Looking at you boys. Have you ever, when I was 11, I got a puberty book in the middle of my Christmas stocking. You ever been there? That's a nice surprise. Right, you're all excited in your PJs, you get your footy things on so your feet don't get cold because you're stupid and you're really running down the stairs. I can't wait! I'm ripping things out of my stocking like, candy cane, Snickers, what's happening to my body? To Zach, from Santa. Don't hide behind Santa, Lisa. You know you did this. Alright? I know, I mean, come on, isn't that a little weird for Santa to be that involved in my adolescence? Like, I know he sees you when you're sleeping. I thought that was waist up, you know. Maybe when I grab the Lubriderm, the 20 seconds before I go to bed, maybe that's my time, Santa. You know, maybe give that back to me. It's awful. I know, weird. That was like my first sexual education thing, and my second was when I was 15. I was just watching Friends, the TV show, not like people outside. I was watching Friends, and my dad came into my room, said nothing, and just whipped a condom at my face. And I braced myself for the last game of catch I'd played before I became a man, right? And then it hit me in the eye, so that didn't work. And then he winked. I don't know. And then he left. Left the room, not the family, but it was still weird. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do with that. Like, is it for practical use? Is this like a symbol that I'm growing up? Is this an heirloom? Passed down from generation to generation. My dad gave this to me. Zach, I'm giving it to you. Okay, when you're all done, just rinse it out, wrap it up, throw it in your kid. Really try to beam him. Really try to hit that guy, you know? Welcome to the show. Oh, we're having fun. It's good times. I guess it worked out. I never used the condom. I do have a girlfriend. That's nice. And And we're very afraid about kids. Others are, we don't want them right now. We use condoms. She's on birth control. We don't have sex. It's a pretty foolproof system. I'm on a waiting list for a vasectomy. She's getting her tubes tied. It's great. Preventative hysterectomy. We're really on the path, guys. We're really on the path. Is that too far? I don't think so. Come on. Let's try to normalize this. Let's try to. I don't know. She's great. She's great. She's in a role play. So she was like, I think it'd be hot, Zach, if you pretended to be like a CEO, like a hedge fund manager, And I'm like, honey, do you mean a well-off different person? Because that's not me at all. I can't do that. She's 6 feet tall. Whoa. Tall lady. Whoa! Hey! Whoa! The old tall and Shane. I love her. I love her very much. Has anyone ever dated a woman who was taller than them? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, well, Pete, you're like fucking 2'4". Oh, Peter, I love you. It's great. I think it's helped our relationship because honestly, we don't really get into fights ever. We don't get into fights because tall women have this unique ability to win any argument by just walking towards me. What's it gonna be, little man? And I have no defense. I'm like, honey, look, I don't want to go. What is it, cat yoga? I'm not interested. I mean, like, it's gonna be all your friends. I'm allergic to dander. But if we don't leave now, we're gonna be late. So let's get your flats. Oh, your ex is the instructor. Cool. No, I would love to put a face to the name you insist on moaning. A lot of crunches for that joke, guys. Lots of fitness. Pilates, guys. Get into it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Do you guys, what's strange? I've really been thinking about this. I'm not trying to be a dick at all. This is like a serious question. How do blind people even find Braille? Yeah. Right? Like, it's super hard to locate as it is. It's a horrible, I can't even find Braille and I can see. Doesn't it seem like the natural enemy of the blind would be tiny, hard to find dots? This isn't a system that is working. I feel like saying that Braille makes life easier is like saying pyramids are wheelchair accessible because their walls are ramps. It's not the same thing, It's like maybe, but I'm not taking Grandma to Gaza expecting her to just wheel up. Alright guys, blindness is very serious. Let's not laugh about it. Let's not laugh. That was a test. You guys are good people. This is something near and dear to my heart. Going back to the prophylactics. What do you guys feel about condoms? Do you guys like condoms? No. No. That's fair. Okay. Why? Anyone can chat. Why do guys not like condoms? Freedom. I love that. I've never heard freedom. That's fucking great. You're like fucking 1776, motherfucker. That's why we like condoms. Freedom. July 4th. Okay? America wasn't founded on boundaries. Except for the one at the Mexican border, baby. That's the only one. The only condom I want's on our national borders. That's the only one. Oh, man. Alright, well, I love freedom. I love that. I love that a lot. That's great. So guys, freedom, okay, but really, you can't, isn't it, most guys, and I think women would say that you can't feel anything, right? Isn't that the main criticism of condoms? Fellas, guys, right? You guys are fucking, huh? Condoms, women. Was that mean? I'm sorry, guys. a point to make. We got to get through this. Okay?
It's the feeling.
It's the feeling. Thank you. God, we can move on. Okay. It is. It's the feeling. Now listen. Listen to me right now. Guys think the problem with condoms is that they can't feel enough. But women, any women in here who has had sex with a guy wearing a condom, can you confirm that all of these men have still finished? Do you see why that's very strange? Okay, guys, like, I just wish I could feel more. No woman is like, if there only could be a way that he could come quicker. I would love this. If we could just make it to the outlets with more time, that would be great. No one's looking for that. Like, guys right now are either finishing right on time or way early. Like, way early. You know what I mean? A strong 60 to 90 seconds. And I think condoms then, the lack of sensitivity is not a problem, fellas. It is a feature. Okay? Think about it. It's a branding problem. We got all these brands out there like Bare Skin, Ecstasy. How about mileage? I think a lot of people could use that. You know, how about like a go in the distance variety pack, right, for the common folks. I'm not saying I'm above it, I'm just saying we need something that's like double thick, you know, no lube, just like tipped a little bit with Novocaine. I think that would really help. I think that would help. I think that would help. All right, guys, you've been so much fun. I've been Zach Russell. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you. Keep it going, Zach.
2 points of clarity. One, she was 5'11". The 6'11" of female height. Not quite 6 feet, not quite 7 feet. No basketball fans in the room. Moving on.